Okay.
Let me get it a little. Yeah. That good for the camera?
That's good. Yep.
Take cheese again.
And cheese again.
Thank you, sir.
You betcha. And to lock and unlock the canopy, you're going to push these.
Sorry, push.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead and push them forward.
And this one.
And when you're ready to get out, you're going to
Pull
pull
them.
them in.
Okay.
Show her the vent.
If you want to open up this little door, just there you go. No, pull on it. Out of here. This one.
Push. Push on the front end.
Push right. Push out this way.
Oh.
Like that.
That's what gives you the most air.
Okay. Okay. Sure, why not?
Okay.
You keep my feet moving here.
That's right. And on the initial takeoff roll,
Royal traffic, Pony 4 Bravo Yankee.
the controls will be moving pretty significantly. And once we get to moving, it'll be a lot less than that.
Okay.
Now he's giving the take up slack sign. Now he's stopping him.
Geez, it gets hot in here.
Yeah, it'll cool off quick when we start moving.
Still don't know how to move this thing, but that's all right.
You've got it set right. Just leave it like it is.
Just leave it. It'll give me a little air through this little hole.
Yep.
Okay.
Be surprised. Okay, good. Now he's going to reach down there and hook up the rope, give you an open hand signal.
Kilo Sierra, what are we doing?
4,000 feet over the Blue Ridge.
Kilo is on right 45 runway 10. Correction, front oil.
Okay, now I'm setting the wheel brake while he takes up the slack, and he's going to give him another take up slack signal. Do 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 do.
Here we go.
Do 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 do. Little jerk. I'm going to ease off on that brake, and it's going to make a clunk. That's it. He took.
Traffic glider 21 Kilo is on left
All right,
downwind.
and here we go. I'm going to wag the rudder pedal at him.
Pony, are you ready to go?
And away we go.
Rolling now.
Okay.
We roll along here for about 500 or 600 feet, and we lift off. And he lifts off. We're going to fly like this for about 6 or 7 minutes until we get up to 4,000 feet above the ground. I'm basically just flying in formation on him, keeping my wings parallel to his. Keeping his vertical fin right up the middle of his back. Like I said, if you like, you can hold the stick. It's not going to bother me, just like your feet are resting on the pedals. Doesn't bother me. You can see what I'm doing. See, when he banks to the left, I bank to the left. You just follow him around. And those little bumps that you feel is the beginning of what we call thermals. Little bubbles of rising air.
Okay.
And there's the airport we took off from. Massanutten Ridge is directly in front of you. Right under the tow plane is the South Fork of the Shenandoah River.
Okay.
And the town of Front Royal is off to your left. course, that's the Blue Ridge right in front of you. This big open grassy field right under your left wing is the most expensive Superfund site in the United States. They had to move thousands of cubic yards of dirt out of that. You're not allowed to build on it. It's contaminated by chemicals from synthetic fabrics.
Oh, really? Huh.
Also ruined the Shenandoah River for years. Another 2 minutes. And when we get to the release altitude, I will release the rope from our end of the tow plane, and we will make them an immediate right turn. And the tow plane will make a similarly immediate left turn so that we quickly separate from that end of the rope that will be flailing around behind his airplane. And you can see the Skyline Drive right under you. Whoa!
Those wind currents?
Remember, if you're sitting in front facing away, you got to use your outdoor voice for me to hear you.
Okay, we're wind currents, right?
What?
That's the wind doing that.
Yes. More scenic flight than I thought. We're up near a cloud base. This will be pretty. Yeah. Just a few seconds, we're going to get off. Okay, we're releasing now and turning right. There he goes. Bye-bye. Alright, we'll slow it down a little bit. This is what we call VFR on top, visual flight rules above the clouds. There's the airport on your left and about a mile and a half away, pretty close in. Town of Front Royal is right under your nose on the right. Now, can you spot the airport? It's almost under us on the left side. Two big long hangar buildings and the paved runway.
Actually, I see too much under me right now.
Well, it's about a half a mile. The distances get distorted here. The Massanutten Ridge from right here is about 2.5 miles from us. And then when we want to turn, we just like a bicycle, you tilt it in the direction you want to turn, and it comes right around.
I don't think I'm going to do any flying.
Okay.
I'm impressed enough. I'm in awe of what we're doing.
Now, if you look at about your 1 o'clock on the right side, down in that valley among the fields that are green, you'll see a bunch of red-topped buildings, red-roof buildings.
Yeah.
That's the breeding farms for the National Zoo
Oh,
and
really?
the Smithsonian. And we learned that kind of in an interesting way. Once I was flying out of Warrington, I landed over there. And well, once Bob Carter landed over there, got out of the glider and right in front of him was a zebra.
Oh,
And I landed on an ostrich farm over there one time.
York traffic, helicopter 306 Papa Hotel, we're 10 south, 1,200 feet, and we'll be inbound. York traffic.
Yeah, we can go play tag with all these clouds over here. Underneath each one of these clouds is a bubble of rising air. Sometimes you can feel it even up here.
I just did.
Yep. And when you see the buzzards flying in circles without flapping their wings, they're in one of those bubbles going up.
61 Golf Victor, forward to the northwest at 1,700 feet, inbound for landing on 17 York. midfield cross, center, a left downwind for 17, York.
Just so you can say you had some instruction,
Yeah.
if I move the stick to the left wing goes down.
Yeah.
I move it to the right wing goes down.
Right.
If I push it forward, the nose goes down and it speeds up
Oops.
like this. And if I pull it back, nose comes up and it slows down.
Traffic, helicopter
And believe it or not,
Echo, Echo is
you just flew through one of those bubbles. Right this red hot minute, this entire aircraft is going up about 100 feet a minute.
Kijk, traffic, morning 911.
That's right. Blessed is he who flies in circles.
3,700 departing today. East, about 12. Have a good day. Kijk, traffic.
Unusually rough.
Well, we're kind of lucky today. I didn't think we were going to have any thermal activity at all, and it's building up pretty nicely. Later today, a lot of these guys are going to get their own gliders out, and they'll stay up a couple of hours. You probably wouldn't know it if I didn't tell you, but just a little bit to the left, straight ahead, way in the distance, about 3 miles, whole bunch of little white top buildings. That's the town of Strasbourg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't recognize things from up
Yeah,
here.
No, it's a whole different view of the world, man. Another little oddball factoid, one of these houses on this slope right under us, I don't know which one, is where James Carville and Mary Mapple had built a house in there
Oh,
in the Clinton years.
yeah, remember them. Opposing parties, yes.
Yeah, we've crossed over the whole valley through about 6 or 7 miles. We're going to go back over on the other side where we were. We always approach the airport from the correct angle. So I need to be about 2 or 3 miles where we're going now before I turn around and head back. when we set it up to land, we always have several parts of what we call the pattern. There's the 45-degree approach, the downwind, the base, and the final. You might hear me making those radio calls when we turn around and come back. This glider can fly forward about 30 feet for every foot of altitude it loses. So from 1,000 feet you can go a little over half a mile.
Traffic, glider, November 3210. Bravo Yankee 210, ready to check. Last clear. Let's go to 3,000 feet somewhere south. 3,000 feet someplace over near Skyline Drive. Traffic, we get on final time.
Right traffic, glider 241 Kilo Sierras on the 45 for right traffic, runway 10, front for Royal Traffic, glider 341 Kilo Sierra, right down there, runway 10, They're getting ready to take off down here.
Royal Traffic, 24 Bravo Yankee, taking off runway 10, glider in tow.
Speed it up a little bit. We always fly a little bit faster in the pattern. We're going to unlock those spoilers. That controls my glide path. And of course, as soon as we get in the pattern, I fly through this humongous thermal and we just gained another 100 feet. check it. Another 341 fuel, say the right base, 118. Seen this on the video.
Yep.
There's a little sink right in there. Here's where we get out.
We get out?
Yep. If you pull back on the two right hand, I just pull them back straight towards you.
Oh,
Right.
this way.
And just hold on to the handles and push straight up.
Oh, that air feels good. Whee! Oh,
You know how to turn her camera off? I don't.
I don't.